live with the butterflies. Mesmerized, mesmerized by you.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to Clips and Closings. So today's episode is extra special because it's the season 1 finale of Clips and Closings. Now, we've covered so much these past 10 weeks, from lead tracking to referrals to outsourcing, and I wanted to end this season with a clip that really sums it all up. So this week's clip is from Cheesette Cowan, who is a top producing real estate agent and coach out of Tampa, Florida. And she's breaking down the difference between being a hustler and being a true business owner in real estate. Let's watch.
Agents, are you feeling like every time you get a new client, you're reinventing the wheel? Does it feel like every time you get a buyer, seller, or a lead, you're starting from scratch? Okay, you're not alone. Most agents, if we're honest, are winging it instead of winning intentionally with systems. But here's the truth. Top producing agents are not working harder. What they're doing is building systems that help them win repeatedly with less stress, more consistency, and real growth. And I'll say this, and I say it a lot. Goals are for people that want to win once. Systems are for people that want to win repeatedly, intentionally, in every single. When we come into real estate, a lot of us come into this with this mentality, oh, I'm a hustler. I could sell water to a well. Yes, but hustlers are not running businesses. Business owners are not hustlers. When I run a business, I'm not hustling. I'm creating a systematic way for me to interact with clients, for me to transact with clients, and for me to build a repeatable system that I can start to walk away from. This is how the business funds my life. The systems give me freedom, consistency, and they allow me to scale. Repetition creates these results. So when we talk about systems, it's getting rid of the random hustle of being an entrepreneur, for being purposeful and intentional about how you build your business. This is why systems matter. Let me tell you up front what the 5 systems are, and then I'm going to get into them. The lead generation system, the seller system, the customer experience system, the buyer system, and the growth system.
Woo! She nailed it, didn't she? See, that right there is the mindset shift that most agents never make. You know, hustlers live deal to deal, grinding, chasing, reacting. Business owners, on the other hand, build systems. And see, those systems are what make your business sustainable, scalable, and honestly, less stressful. Now, what Cheesette is saying is so powerful because she's not just talking about theory. She laid out the 5 systems that separate the hustler from the CEO. And I'll link her full video in the description below so you can check that out later if you like. But here's the thing. You know, if you don't have them, then you're always going to feel like you're starting from scratch. I mean, every lead, every transaction, every month feels brand new. But when you build systems, you start compounding, you see. Every effort stacks on top of the last one. And since this is the start of 2026, I want to make it simple for you to stop hustling and start building. That's why I put together what I call the 7-day system sprint. And what it is a 1-week plan that helps you reset your business and step into the year with structure instead of stress. So, on day 1, this is what you're going to do, okay? You're going to clean up your CRM, all right? Get rid of all of the ghost leads. I want you to update contact info and make sure what's in there actually reflects the people that you want to be working with, you know? Okay? So on day 2, this is what you're going to do. I want you to set up all your templates. So the emails, texts, standard messages, any of those that you send out all the time, but you find yourself retyping every time, those are the ones you want to save as templates, okay? On day 3, I want you to organize your follow-up lane so you know exactly who's hot, who's warm, and who's cold, all right? That way, no one slips through the cracks. Day 4, this is what you're going to do. You're going to lock in your close day one kit. All right. Now you actually can find that below, and that's the checklist and process that I use to make sure that every transaction starts strong with zero confusion and zero chaos. All right. So check out the description on how you can access that and how you can start off every transaction from the first day under contract with a repeatable system that you can use for each file. All right. Day 5, this is what I want you to do. I want you to standardize your communication with lenders and title companies. So no more random one-off updates, just consistent professional touch points every single time that you talk to them, okay? And I actually provide you with these exact templates in that close day one kit as well. So make sure you get that in the description. Now on day 6, you're gonna build your ops calendar. Now, that means mapping out the weekly tasks and reminders that keep your business moving instead of relying on memory and sticky notes like you're on the set of Being Mary Jane. If you know, you know, that was my show. And finally, on day 7, I want you to do a review and refresh. So on this day, you're gonna tighten what worked, drop what didn't, and set yourself up to keep building without the clutter. So that's 1 week to go from hustler to business owner and the exact systems that will carry you through 2026. So let me ask you, do you want to keep hustling or are you ready to step into CEO mode this year? Drop your answer in the comments and let me know. And if you want a head start, make sure you check out the description for my free agent bags checklist. It's 7 must-have bags that every agent needs to stay prepared and organized while you're out in the field. And when you grab it, you'll also unlock my close day one kit, which again is the exact system that I use to kick off every transaction strong from day one. Well, all right, guys, that is it for season 1 of Clips and Closings. I thank you so much for rocking with me through all these first 10 episodes. I will be taking a short break to batch fresh content and fresh clips for you guys, and we'll be back in a few weeks with season 2. So make sure you have your notifications turned on so you don't miss when season 2 drops. Until then, keep building, keep closing, and remember, it's the systems that turn you from hustler to CEO. See y'all soon. Bye.